We thought by getting independence, we'd own the land and the house we lived in, but that didn't happen. So there was more trouble in Ireland, and eventually the landlords came in and gave the land back to the people, and that's how my family is on this farm today. I'm the 6th generation, and hopefully we'll have a 7th. Who knows? Can you all understand me?
Yes.
You all hear me? They would have farmed sheep the exact same way as I'm going to show you. They'd have used a dog like Pip. The same principle. And when Pip was a puppy, we started to train her. And where has she gone? Come on here, Pip.
Da.
Over here. I'll tell you about her breed first. She's Border Collie. Come on up here. Come on. She's 3 colours. She's brown, black and white. Come on up here. Yeah. And she's 3.5 years old, and she's a short hair collie. And she might do a trick. Will you do a trick? You're going to lie down.
Ik denk die gaat poepen.
Yeah. And when she was a puppy, we started to train them. We give them words. So when we want them to go left and right, we don't say left and right. Left is come by. Right is away. Walk on and lie down. Those commands you give it. Why do we say come by and away? Because when you're learning how to do it, come, see clockwise, away, anti-clockwise. So that's how you steer your dog. That's how you can remember it. Yeah. And by the age of about 1.5 to 2 years, she should be trained, as in she knows how to move sheep around this field, back and over, and do all that for you as a farmer. But then we have a bigger job for Pip. That's to go up in the mountains and bring the sheep off the mountains. And she go a long, long way, up to maybe 3/4 of a mile or a kilometre. And she glides up there, not a bother. For us, do we go up behind her? Not really. We can drive up as far as we want or walk, but we want to be able to see the hill out from us so we can direct the dog, because when you're up there you can't see, so you can direct the dog. And as she's up there you have to shout, so we give up shouting and we go over to a whistle. So when I want Pip to go left, to go right, to go forward, and to stop and lie down. Now the lie down is kind of unique because it's not to lie down and just sit on the ground. It's lie down, take direction. So you give her the left hand command, she'll keep going left. You say lie down, she'll face into the sheep.
Okay.
Then you give her walk on, lie down, and she'll stay there, away, she'll go this way. And that's how you steer her. So, and then when you give her a lie down, a good lie down, she'll stop and lie down. That's how we can work. The whistle goes 4 times further than your voice, and Pip is 7 times better hearing than us. So if you guys got a dog at home and you're running after it saying, come back, and you think your dog can't hear you, your dog can hear you. The sheep are on the hill, Pip's job is to bring them here. But sometimes as farmers, we might want to bring them here. We might want to put them in different areas or push them over to another spot. So we have to train our dogs to do that. And when you do, it makes life very easy. So if you can get Pip to do everything you want to do, it's like a computer. You can fly away on it. That's how it works. Has anybody any questions for me? I have 4 dogs, but I'm only working 1 dog for you today. Because I'm explaining to you, they take advantage when your back is turned.
Kijk hoe ze het in de gaten houden.
Are you ready, Pip? Come on here. Sit. Fully ready. All right. Sit. So the next thing we teach her, which is a young dog, Pip, look, is where she's going. So that's where she's pointing, that's where she's going. And then the next thing we want to do is to get her to go out after the sheep. So we're going to put her off to the left. Come by.
Zo.
And off she goes. We call this the outrun. And often you hear farmers say, if you have a dog, what's the outrun like? How far can the dog go? How controllable is the dog? And you can see the way she's going around the boundary. And eventually she'll start to come in. And she's now looking for sheep. And where's she going to go? She's going to go on the far side of them. Push the sheep towards us. And the sheep will always move the opposite direction to Pip. If I want to bring them down the hill a bit, lie Pip down, and the sheep would come to a stop. Because they got to realize they've never forgotten the predator, the wolf. And when the wolf, hey, lie down. When the wolf wasn't hungry, he was lying down. He'd already been fed. And they got to realize that they could graze amongst them when that was going on. And when the wolf got hungry again, it walked up towards them. So if I move Pip forward, the sheep will move forward. No, not really. So the sheep are moving forward. If I want to change the direction of the sheep, so that's how we can move our sheep anywhere we want by putting Pip in the right place. Get Pip to lie down. Why do we want to do this? We might want to bring the sheep down here, we might want to push them away from us on the mountain. And instead of me going up there to do it, I can get Pip to go all the way for me. If I change my mind and I want to bring the sheep back again,
Ja, kijk. Ja.
there they go. Anywhere you want to put them, you can use Pip to do it.
Zo zul je met de schapen ook aan.
It's only a short distance today, guys, but for me as a farmer, what I've showed you, if you just made it bigger, that's what the mountain is like. So you'd have set up your dog, you'd have walked them up on the hill, you'd have pushed sheep back and over to pick up other sheep, and as you're bringing them down, you could have a half an hour spent doing that, or maybe 40 minutes. The sheep would have travelled a long distance, Pip would have travelled twice the distance, because she'd have gone up and down. Very important you give them a rest. So we'd stop like this on the hill, we give the dogs a rest and the sheep a rest. Often beside a stream, because Pip would love to jump into the stream to cool down, and that's what they do. If you want to move the sheep on again, you must move Pip. So will I put Pip left or right, guys? Around the sheep.
Left.
Left?
Die schapen hoorden het ook al.
Ja.
Left again.
Zo.
And note they never look back at her. They'll always go the opposite direction. Put her right around the sheep.
Toch?
Niet zo.
Ja, dan gaat zo een rondje.
You see when I stopped her, the way she faced into them? And there you can move them again. There the sheep move. There's a gate over there. Here, Pip. Here. I could open that gate, let my sheep go. For me as a farmer, Pip is, here, Pip. Pip is doing all the work. But maybe I want to bring the sheep over here. Put her around the far side. And there they come. There they are. Here, come by. Lie down. Lie down. Oh, bless you. They'd much rather be with me than with Pip. But if Pip wasn't here, they don't want to be with me either. Do the sheep understand what I tell them? I can say move, go on. No. If I move Pip, they'll move. Here, come by. There you go. Away. Lie down. So watch how Pip works. Lie down. To the right. Away. Lie down. Here, come by. Lie down. Walk them on. Pip, lie down. Pip. If I want to put the Pip to the left, here, come by. Come by. Pip, here, come by. Around them. Yeah. All the way along. Away, away, away.
Ja.
Lie down. So anywhere you want to put them, as long as you can tell Pip what to do. Away, away. Lie down. Steady.
Ja, hè.
Pip, that'll do. Come on here.
Die schapen die horen dat vlees ook wel.
That'll do, Pip. Pip, come on. Pip, good girl. Hey, that'll do. Come on. Good girl. That'll do. Lie down. Pip, lie down. Can you see what Pip is doing for me as a farmer? And the most important thing for us as farmers is the bond between our dogs, so that we can work with them and they work for us. Don't forget, these sheep are from here. They know every gap, every gate, every shortcut. It's up to me as a farmer to decide where I want to put them and plan ahead. And if I can tell Pip what to do and have that bond, we can move these sheep anywhere. If that's broken or she can't understand me, well, the sheep will go anywhere then. That's all it is. Are we? Are the sheep afraid of Pip? No, they're not. They know who she is. They've grown up with her. And they've grown up with us as farmers with dogs all the time. But if you came in as a stranger, it wouldn't work as nice because they don't know you. Here, come by. Lie down. Lie down. Okay, guys, my job as a farmer is to look after my sheep. And one of my problems here is this farm is not big enough. I have to do all the work. So we can't afford to employ people. So we have to do everything ourselves. And that's the reality. But I have 3 children. Yeah. And that's a disaster too. So you have to do all the work yourself. I have 4 dogs. And my 4 dogs are all working dogs like Pip. Every one of them have a different personality and a different way. And for us as people, as farmers, we have to understand that we have to train them differently because of their ways. And if you can get that right, you could train any dog. If you think you're going to train every dog exactly the way you trained the last dog, forget about it. It's not the same. So that's what you do. And when you go out on the farm, your job is to look after your sheep. And when I find sheep that's not well or not I want to catch, can I catch that sheep on my own? No. I'm not fast enough. So we train our dogs to drive to a corner like that. I can go over now, catch that sheep, give her its medicine, and away I go. But just say I'm short the medicine I need. And I need to go down to the vet or back to my farmyard to get it. But God knows where I'll find those sheep when I return. Because this is rough country. It's not square green fields. It's every kind of terrain that you can find here. So what do? We train our dogs to stay there. Be it an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. When I return, Pip will be sitting over there with those sheep. For me as a farmer, working on my own, that's absolutely priceless. And that's what the Border Collie is famous for. Working for farmers. For long, hard days. And people often have them as pets. They make good pets too, but be warned, they're highly active, highly motivated, and highly organised. And they'll either wreck your house or wreck your head, because it's go, go, go all the time. Because they weren't bred to lie on the couch all day, they were bred to go out and work for farmers. That's what it is. Has anybody any questions for me?
I got a question.
Yeah?
Why do you paint the sheep 2 colors?
Because we love colours. We put colours on them for ownership. That's the colour.
So green is your ownership, and the red then?
Also ownership.
Also
ownership, yeah.
Not because he's the male one?
No.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Dat is bij ons. Ja, dat is een broodje.
For you guys, when I'm talking to you, 1 dog, and I'll explain to you as we're bringing them down from the hills, we put out the dog to gather the sheep. The youngest dog will go out, the longest, the one that's, well, not the very youngest, but the dog that's trained to do that. Yeah. The older dogs have done it for years, and they're starting to retire, so they're not going to do the hard work, but then when they come into the lower areas, the older dogs will start working then. So it's like ourselves, we're not as fit as a 20-year-old, so let the 20-year-old do all that running, and we just watch and see. Huh? Yeah, they hunt together. So when you want to control your dogs in close, you call their name and you give them a command. When you want to control them out far, you must have 2 separate whistles, so separate sounds. So left for one dog, right for another dog. But you have to be very careful, because if you bring in the dogs too close to you and you move the dog left, and the other dog sees the other dog going left, it gets to know the sound. So it will pick it up in time. So and they love to work. They love to every sound they hear, they love to do it. So and they're very intelligent. Like even Pip with the trick. You know where she rolled over? Well, when she was a puppy, I'd tell her lie down, stay, lie down. She'd be there, lie down. She'd be looking at you. I'd say lie down because I didn't manage to move. What did she start doing? Rolling over. I can't go any lower, so she'd roll over for you. And then I'd start to show you people, and I'd say, watch this. I'll tell her to lie down. And then I said, she has a trick. And she got to know when I said trick, that lie down was coming after it. Then she got to know she has. And then she got to know when I'd say, now watch this. And next thing she has, she could go right back on the words all the way. And it's amazing, like, you know, that's how intelligent they are. You know, so I wasn't teaching them those words, but they were picking them up. So, yes.
Are there here predators?
Yes, we have a fox who takes our baby lambs. The crow and the magpie will take the thumb and the eye off a young lamb or a sheep. Yeah, horrible. The big white-tailed eagle He'd fly in, he'd pick up your lamb and off he'd go. We don't have bears, wolves or coyotes or anything like that, but we do have snakes. We have a lot of snakes in Ireland. Yeah, our snakes are very smart. They've learned how to adapt, and they grow 2 legs, and we call them politicians.
Politician, yeah, well.
Politicians, you know what a politician is? The worst snake of the whole lot. Anybody else?
Yeah, what are the names of your other dogs?
I have Nell, my youngest dog. Pip is this dog. I have Ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
And I have Floss.
Floss.
Yeah.
Nice.
And who names them? The small people name them.
Yeah,
You don't get any names, so you have to be very careful when you bring home a dog. You have to kind of.
Yeah.